Hey everybody, welcome back to day 10, November 10th, Stories with Steve. And today's title is Safety Without Freedom is Jail, even when the walls are padded and the meals are warm. Comfort can be quite a captor. It whispers, why risk what's working? It smiles, let's not make waves. And before long, comfort turns the lock from the inside. We trade the thrill of living for the illusion of control, and we call that security. But if you can't speak freely or dream wildly or disagree without punishment, you're just not safe. You're supervised. Even Club Fed has television, free air, and decent coffee, but it's still jail. The devil you know. Fear loves to make deals. The devil you know is not loyalty. It's a bargain with fear. People don't stay in bad systems because they like them. They stay because certainty feels safer than freedom. And it is. Fear always sweetens the contract. You'll be fine as long as you don't ask questions. And that's how good people lose good sense. One small compromise at a time, until the fence they built for safety starts looking suspiciously like a cage. We start confusing quiet with peace and obedience with order. And before we know it, our walls have better manners than our hearts. The harder, holier kind of safety, though. Real safety isn't the absence of risk, it's the presence of courage. It's the kind of safety that lives inside of freedom. The safety of trust, of shared decency, of knowing someone's watching your back because they want you to be, not to behave. Now, that kind of safety doesn't require fences. It requires character. It's what soldiers and firefighters and teachers and parents and cops and plain neighbors create when they step forward and toward danger to keep the rest of us free enough to argue and to build and to hope. They understand that freedom and risk are twins and that a life without risk isn't peace, it's paralysis. So what we all know is that there is a cost of certainty. We've all met someone who clings to the devil that they know. They'd rather stay in a system that hurts them than step into an unknown that might heal them. They mistake predictability for safety, but predictable pain is still pain. Predictable captivity is still captivity. Safety bought by fear is counterfeit. It spends easily, but it buys nothing lasting. The only real safety that any of us can ever possibly know comes from belonging to people who will tell the truth, keep their word, and stand beside us when the storm comes, because the storm is always coming. And they don't do that because they have to, but because they choose to. There's an invitation forward. Tomorrow we're going to honor those who made that choice that I'm talking about in full, who faced the devil they did not know because freedom was worth more than safety. We're going to talk about the notion of honor, not medals or ceremony, but the quiet decision to stand for something larger than self. Because freedom is never a given. It's a gift, renewed every time someone risks their comfort so the rest of us can live beyond our fears. Tomorrow, day 11, November 11th, Veterans Day. Honor isn't what you wear on your chest. It's what you're willing to carry for someone else. Until then, I'm your friend Steve McCurdy. Share this journey with anyone that you think might benefit from it. And thank you for being here. I'll see you next time.